Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. So MATIC, a very good example that coins do not always move with Bitcoin. In the last few days I've had increasing comments and questions about, is it not worth not analyzing the altcoins but only to focus on Bitcoin? And I always say no, because just look at Polygon MATIC. It is one of the prime examples, and there are various examples, just Phantom, Harmony One, Cosmos, AVAX, Luna, that not everything is moving with Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin, for example, just give you an example, Bitcoin had its all-time high in November. When did Polygon have its all-time high? Here, in December, end of December, yeah. ADA, for example, had it in September. So, of course, they are not all moving with Bitcoin. And also here, after Bitcoin started to crash down in November, we saw here this going up and up and up while Bitcoin was going down and down and down. So just to highlight that, there is no everything always moves with Bitcoin. Of course, there are correlations the same way that, you would say certain tech stocks are correlated with the Nasdaq or they are correlated with each other. But again, it's the individual stocks that make the Nasdaq, but still there is a correlation, of course, and also between tech stocks. But just because you have Apple maybe to a certain degree correlated with Amazon, you wouldn't say you're not analyzing Apple. So it is just something that you have a correlation, but it's not still all coins are moving in their individual waves. Absolutely. This can of course not always be seen. Yeah, oftentimes they do move together, absolutely. But still, even if they do, each coin has individual support and resistance levels and so on. Yeah, so of course, in my opinion, it is worth analyzing individual coins. In addition to that, of course, we have a certain fan base here for each coin or token on the channel, and therefore, just for that, it makes sense to look at them individually. Now, where are we here? Polygon MATIC also here had an impulse, the first impulsive wave to the upside. Peaked in May, and here again another example. Bitcoin peaked in April, as far as I'm aware. So here we had the all-time high back in sort of even end of May, and then we came down in a wave A, we moved up in a corrective wave B, and we moved down in a C to finish off a wave 2. That wave 2 could be finished. I'm sort of doubtful about that. I still think we will see another lower low, especially given the recent price action here for Polygon MATIC. There was a bullish case that we also made on this channel and followed. It didn't become primary expectation, but it very well adhered to a very bullish wave count. So we had a wave 1 here, a 2 here, a 3 here, but then the wave 4 also perfect until it would drop down far too much. Yeah, from here we would have had to, the requirement would have had to be to see a higher high that would have completed a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, the 50-day moving average was in the way, and it did not allow Polygon MATIC to break out to the upside, and in the end didn't make a 5th wave. And MATIC was the most bullish of all of them, of all of the coins I'm covering, yeah. So not even MATIC made it to that 5th wave. And that just is a sign for me that there is still significant weakness in the crypto market. And also looking at the pattern here now, yeah, from this move up in a 1, down in a 2, here in another 1 and a 2, which is possible. Yeah, we can still count it bullish, which is 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a bullish wave count, because we are still obviously interested in understanding, is a bullish wave count, is a bullish breakout to the upside still possible? And I have to tell you, yes, but it just gets less and less likely with those latest moves here for MATIC. Yeah, because we come lower. Yesterday I told you MATIC now needs to start to move. Otherwise it will just go probably below the wave 2 low here in red, below 39.5 cents. And if it does that, this wave 2 in yellow is anyway invalidated, and then it will just be an ABC, which would be followed by a 5-wave move down, and we will make a lower low compared to the previous one here. So we will make it below 31.5 cents. And that would then mean we have made a lower low. Yeah, and however, it wouldn't be good for the chart, because this lower low here that was reached on the 18th of June, that was touching the 88.7% fib level here at 31.5 cents, and any coin going below the 88.7% fib level is just not very good for the coin. Going below it briefly, not a problem. Staying below it for a long period, not good, and involves the risk of no recovery. Very important here, it's the risk of no recovery, and it's not a statement that it will never recover. It's just a risk of no recovery. The lower the coins go below the 88.7, the higher the risk, and the bigger the problem, and the longer it takes also, the bigger the problem. Yeah, and it could just mean that in the next bull run, MATIC might not see a new all-time high or things like that. But for now, everything's good, and for now it's been holding in this area here in yellow. That was, by the way, the area I identified back in January for MATIC to get into. Yeah, bear in mind we were at around about $2 and more, and I talked about a 31 cent a MATIC, which possibly wasn't even bearish enough. Yeah, so at the moment, unless we really significantly break out above the 50-day moving average, which is currently at 57 cents, above the 78.6% fib level, which is at 63 cents, and unless we make a 5-wave move to the upside, the focus needs to be on lower at the moment. And yeah, we are on our way down at the moment. And even this move up that we had here, you know, yes, possible move up. Yeah, possible to count it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's not enough. You know, look at the size and the depth of what is coming down here. So to really talk about this bullish, yeah, we would now need to see a wave 3 to the upside. That would need to go significantly above 63 cents, and to get here more clarity around this and get a bit of bullish sentiment in here, we would want to see a breakout above the descending trend line here. So there is a descending trend line we can draw. Various ways we can do that. Oops, no, not this one. Various ways we can do this, but for now, you know, I can again in different ways I can do this, but whatever way I do it, we haven't broken out. So it is an interesting breakout trend line here. So a few possibilities here for a trader. And again, just some trade setup ideas, not giving you any financial advice, but a breakout above the line could be a possible long entry idea, yeah, for a long trade. And however, a pullback from the downside to this descending trend line could always be a short entry as well. So here, unless we go above this trend line, it's the focus needs to be on lower, okay? And especially if you take the swing low out here at 41.9 cents, this will unlock lower prices. First is here 39.4 cents. If we take that level out, it will invalidate the bullish count and would be another catalyst, in my opinion, for lower prices, possibly all the way down to 31.5 cents in the first instance. Okay, and that is my view about MATIC. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.